Today, I'm going to teach you one problem that I see plaguing so many of the players that I'm coaching, whether they be face at level 6, face at level 10, pushing 3000 elo. We are not understanding this inside of the game, so by the end of this video, you will become a better Counter-Strike 2 player, specifically on your CT side. I think it's so important to learn this, and I'm really excited to teach you guys this today because I don't think enough YouTube channels out there, enough pros are actually talking about this, because it's one thing that is absolutely killing you. Before we get into the video, if you want to do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button and join my Discord community down below. I'd love to talk with you guys and just get you roped into a community of players that want to get better at the game and learn as much as you do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So straight up, what is the problem that I'm seeing every player doing? They are not understanding how to take contact, right? And now this can be something very simple, or we can go very in depth with it, right? So at the beginning, I want to go simple. What is taking contact? For those of you that might be newer players, don't really know what this term means. Taking contact specifically on the CT side is going to refer to where you are seeing the enemies, right? When we see the enemy or they see us, that is taking contact. A lot of us, understand this in a way, maybe we don't even know we're doing it, but that's what this is, right? So that's why you'll see players on Mirage, doing a little bit of a jump spot or spotting right here, right? A lot of times when you're doing it with your knife out or with utility as well, you're not even trying to get the kill. You're just trying to get the info, right? That info is so powerful because it allows your teammates to rotate in. It allows you to have a game plan and know what you're going to do, and gives you a heads up so that you are not taking fights unknowingly, right? Because as soon as we spot the T's coming out of apps through here, right? We take that contact on them. Boom, I see that guy's arm, right? We know what's up. We know there's at least going to be pressuring B site. I'm going to teach you exactly the strategy you need to have in order to deal with this contact and know your best game plan. But first, I do have to give you a message because I've got to pay bills. I've got to eat, guys, and make this my job as well. So let's listen in. Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code, KOJO. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description. All right, so here's what we're gonna do to think about this like a pro. First, you need to understand that if you are playing a very shallow position, when you take contact, it is going to be extremely stressful, right? When we're playing very long range angles like this, when we take contact, we have at least 2 or 3 seconds before the T's can even push out. When we spot somebody all the way back here, right? They have to run and do this before they can get onto site, right? That doesn't mean they can't shoot you from windows. That doesn't mean they can't do this. But if you're going to go back and play passively, say like here, it's going to take them time to scale out on you, right? And why is that important to understand? Because that gives you breathing room. That gives your teammates time to rotate. That gives you a lot of different solutions, especially when you have util, right? We paired up with util, like, oh, we spotted the guys running out of apps. We molly balcony so that now we know they can only scale out of window, or they're going to funnel there. Or, maybe we actually just like molly apps, right? These things are going to delay and give us room to breathe, give us time to buy time for our teammates to come in and do all that good stuff that I keep saying. When we play shallow angles, when we play angles like say up here on Balk, this is not a bad position, right? This is not a bad spot to be in, but just understand that now your point of contact is right here. Some, 4 people, 5 people, let's take it to the extreme. 5 T's could literally be walking up into apps, and this is a world where obviously like we don't have a cat player that's looking, which sometimes the cat player is helping mid. He can't sit here and hold apps with you. We don't need 2 people holding apps all the time, right? Worst case, we could take contact right here. There could be like 5 dudes jumping up in halls on us, being all sus, right? And we're just taking contact on them there. That is going to be really hard for us to deal with, because even if we get 1 kill, we're stuck in a corner, but now it is just so difficult for us to buy that time for our teammates. It's so difficult for anything to happen. And all the T's are going to do is they're going to trade you. They're going to get that kill. And now they have the bomb site. So you need to realize, when should we be taking this close range contact? When should we be doing this? Because like I said, it's not a bad play necessarily. It's just like when we're on a gun round, right? When we have say like an M4 it's 5v5 and we're facing off against tech 9s, the enemies are low buy. This is like a worst case scenario for us because we have the advantage in the round. We have the guns, we have, you know, maybe even the numbers, the utility, all this stuff. We don't want to take a risk and take contact so close. The moment when you want to make a risk like this and make a play like this is when you are at a disadvantage and you need this element of surprise, right? You want to play standard, you want to play long range, you want to do these things and buy time for yourself when you know that if you just have numbers and teammates that can rotate in, you can roll the other team as they're running out. How hard is it when you have tech 9s and deagles trying to come out of apps here when there's one guy on site, the cat player turns around and there's a third opper or maybe another rifle or rotating market? It's almost impossible to take a site without hitting just the craziest shots of your life, right? Versus if you like walk up here and kill this guy that's playing close, oh boom, we have sight now, grab his gun, and with that type of contact, maybe the cat player's out here fighting real quick. Even if he comes back to turn around here, you might already be skilled out van with that guy's gun, right? With his gun. And now what is the cat player supposed to do? It's so frustrating, right? So I see a lot of people in my Faceit plugs doing this completely wrong, and it's something that it doesn't make me angry. I just like it's something we need to understand, especially as Faceit level 10s, that we can get better at. Because also, you know, one thing I see is players will get shut down. Players will feel really non-confident, right? They'll just like, they'll be playing confident, doing things I say on this channel where we're pushing, we're holding W, we're taking our fights, we're playing with teammates. But as soon as that starts getting shut down, they hermit up, right? And now don't get me wrong, there's some moments where like some cool off angles you can play to catch some easy kills while playing passive. But what they'll do is they'll get into positions where it's just super bad, right? Like with a rifle, we'll be sitting here. Well, this is horrible, right? Because if they're going to walk out ramp on us, right? Maybe they're feeling confident. And, you know, I've seen this in some of the sessions I've done. They're going to walk out and, you know, maybe we even get the kill, right? They come out here. Maybe they were looking like stairs and we're like, oh, what the heck? There's a guy walking out. Hey, we get the kill. Again, we don't know what's going on. We don't know how many people are there. Even if we get traded, like we go 1 for 1. So we got ours. We could just completely lose the round for our team because they're already out a ramp. It's just it's the same reason, guys, why it's so important to hold mid, because guess what, if they don't smoke window and we can get posts on this line with an op, right? Well, now I know that, you know, until they swing past me, until multiple people come out here, I have mid. There's no threat, right? My con player could literally, you know, go and help A, do his kind of thing, or, you know, we can spot underpass and play like this. But, you know, if we hermit up in mid, say like for whatever reason, right? Like for whatever reason, we have 3 guys here. One's hiding in ladder room, right? One's just like hiding here, holding this. One's in con, playing like super passive, and not even holding underpass, maybe playing here. And then your window player, I guess, is like being useless, just sitting here. This is bad because now when we take contact, there could be 5 guys out in mid, and it's like so much harder to contain that versus when you have that early info and it gives you those routes, those plans that you can push with. If I'm the window player and I like, you know, maybe they're on eco and I'm sitting here with an op, I see them run boost and like 4 guys swing out mid behind that guy that just jumped off the other one's head. I can scream, dude, 5 guys out mid, 5 guys out mid, right? And what does that allow my teammates to do? Make a decision. I can either help mid now, I can push the ramp. Nobody's gonna be here. I can take my space. I can do this, right? Impossible to do when we don't have that info. So silver lining, guys, if you're gonna take anything out of this video, when the other team is on eco or you feel like you have the advantage, don't hesitate from taking contact in long range fights. Make sure that you're able to get out. Don't put yourself in risk unnecessarily just for the sake of that info. But take that long range info. Even if you're not going to get the kill, that info will win you games. That info is so important, right? That's why people also, you see jump spotting, right? We didn't even mention that in this video, which is so important. That's why you see people jump spotting. They'll literally just be here, ticket, jump spotting with a smoke out. Why? Because they're not trying to get kills. They're just trying to be like, oh, yo, they're walking out A. And then, you know, they go and do their play. They throw a smoke down, they flash, whatever it's going to be. So if you ever wondered why pros are doing that, that is what the reasoning is. And you're going to get stuck trying to rise past 2500 elo, 26, 27. You're never going to really push high elo if you don't understand this concept very, very well. So appreciate all of you guys for watching. Again, if you want to support yourself, join my Discord, because then you can communicate, interact with so many like-minded players that you can grow and learn from. And then if you want to support me, if you want to help me out, one, check out my Twitch streams, Kojimo CS over there. I will be playing high elo games, doing community stuff with all of you guys, so can help you out too. And then also hit that subscribe button, guys. If you made it this far in the video, subscribe, turn the bell on, and just leave a comment down below. I look forward to every single comment on these videos, and it means so much to me. We're a small YouTube channel out here, and it means the world when I see those, you know, all of you guys trying to learn and ask questions. So appreciate you all. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out. Peace out.